Warm welcome to Canada, eh? Here we are for the battle at the border in Welland, Ontario. Doug Lawrence promotes this race. He raised us $12K and put me on his Honda 450. So let's check this one out. Some sick racing goes down at this track. Just look at this, how close this is. They actually started with this one lap qualifier. All the pressure, one lap, gotta get it done to qualify well for the race. Felt like I put in a good lap, but we only qualified 7th, so yeah, wild having the fast line be a little bit off the bottom and just gotta carry that momentum around. Alright, here's the start of the next race. Pretty wild start. I'm going to replay that. You can see Trent like goes, stops, and then Justin just nails it perfectly, and it kind of like threw me off with Trent going and stopping and Justin kind of timing it a little bit early. This light system was really weird. They had it timed to where it would go off at the same time, and so guys were trying to time it. Then they would change it sometimes. So yeah, there Justin Jones made a mistake. There was a hole right there that could catch you off guard. And we got Don Taylor out front. This is the second heat race of the day for the heat race for the Open Expert class. Don is running the bottom, which I can already tell is not the fast line, and so I'm going to be able to roll around the outside of him. I already know it at this point, but I'm just going to kind of keep my momentum up and let it bring me there. Was able to take the lead, rolling around the outside, just riding very smooth and mellow, a lot of throttle control, keeping my momentum up, but I'm about to learn something here. What I'm about to learn is I am not going nearly fast enough. Trent comes by me and he's riding way more aggressively, just getting into the corner, kind of on the back and just on the gas and hammering, just a little bit stepped out. He just yards me right away so much. I was like, holy cow. I changed up my riding style right here. I started riding more aggressively, kind of adapting to what he was doing, pushing it in there, getting on the gas a little sooner, trying to get it turned with the throttle more so than just rolling around on the front end. And I'm able to stabilize the gap here a little bit, but man, he was on another level. Second place and just kind of shaking my head like, wow, not going fast enough. Who knew? It got a little chilly at night in Canada, so we were doing a little warm-up, getting ready for the main events. Rolling up for the 450 Expert main event. I would be second row at this one. This is the one where I got passed across the line for second by Trent Lowe, so I ended up third in my heat race, which will put me on the second row of this main event. Here lining up next to Trent Lowe and legendary Canadian rider Dominic Bolak on my right. Look at him time the start perfect. I think he was timing that. Alright, things are about to get hectic. This is wild. This is what I love about Welland short track. It's just big and fast and round, so it seems to race pretty safe, but we get to mix it up. A little bit dusty tonight, unfortunately, but still, even with that, such good racing. You can mix it up so well. And I was in the middle of it. Here's Trent Lowe coming through. He's got really good feel right now. Clearly, he's able to just kind of pass us down low, and it seemed like we had to carry momentum around the top to make it work, but like he could just, you know, put that bike anywhere. So him coming through and passing us on the low line would kind of change things. It would make us consider the low line, of course, and that ends up catching me off here a little bit later. Whew, that one was done and dusted. Got dusted for sure. Finished 8th. Got Don Taylor across the line for 8th. So, wow. Yeah, it's been a while since I finished that far back. But it's a tricky game out here. We got one main event to go. The big one, the Open Pro main event. That's where all the money is. And we're here in the pits getting all dialed in. I'm going to lower my front end a little bit. Dougie's prepping the tires, we're rasping them, getting them fresh and rasped up, and then he's doing little razor blade cuts. We noticed that Trent Lowe had his razor blade cut, so we're like, meh, seems to work for him, let's try it too.
Dude, I know, it's gnarly. I'm like,
This is it. This is good old-fashioned local short track racing, lining up for the main, fist bumping with a kid. I don't even think he's 16 yet. He's ripping on a framer. Oh no! All this timing of the light crap threw me off. I was, I guess, trying to anticipate it a little bit, and that will be fourth row for me. This light went quick. I was gonna try and jump it a little bit from back here too, but yeah, it went so quick, couldn't even jump it. Here we are with that kid on the framer now, and Dominic Bolak up there, Justin Jones. Watch, I'm right here with Jonesy, but he's on a mission. He just goes right through. I should have stuck on to him and gone a little faster, but I got a little bogged down back here in the dust. Bolak throws it in deep into the cushion. Not much out there anymore. Ooh, that was a close one. So the kid on the framer, you know, the exhaust pipe sticking far out on the right, and I was trying to go around him, and once I entered into the churn, it was his back end stuck out, and that exhaust went right into my hand almost. Here, the exact same thing happens again. I'm trying to get around, and it just catches me off guard, and I was really worried about whacking my hand on that exhaust. Those things can be sharp if they have the discs on them, so stood up again there, but here this time finally got it rolled around the outside of the exhaust pipe on the framer and trucking on. We got another battle brewing here with Don Taylor. Placed myself right in the way, took over the spot. That was probably 9th place, so we're back here a ways. At this point, I have no rear brakes. I was rubbing them a little bit too much for this setup and lost my brakes, so I'm like, womp. Alright, kind of over it at this point.